I'm Nikki and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm on a mission to lose 150 pounds and I'm down about 110. So it's very exciting and I'm happy you're here, and hopefully this video is a little glimpse into my current workout routine. I am 1 year post VSG and I recently joined a CrossFit gym and I'm starting to train for a half marathon. So don't know what's wrong with me, but something. But it is 6:30 in the morning, Saturday morning. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl. How exciting. Actually, I'm a Patriots fan, so I really don't care. But I have a workout at 7. So I'm going to mix up a scoop of BPN electrolytes. I just like these. Sometimes I do BCAAs, sometimes I do the BPN electrolytes. It really no rhyme or reason. And then about half a scoop of the Alani Nu. I'll show you it, pre-workout. And I'm just gonna sip on this. I already had like half of a banana. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I don't really like eat food in the morning. This is the pre-workout. It's like the Breeze Brown. Pretty good. No complaints. But yeah, so I don't really like eating food in the morning, so it was kind of hard. But I woke up at like 5:30. I had the worst night's sleep of my entire life. I kept having nightmares. Like an entire swarm. We were in like Mexico City or something, and a swarm of like 30 police officers came and just shot at my entire house, killed my entire family, but I was upstairs in a closet. And it was like my fault they were coming over. And then the other one was we were in like a hit and run with my grandma. I don't know. It was like I woke up at like 5:30 with my heart racing. I could not go back to sleep. So unless I'm a wimp, and I hope I'm not, I really want to record. I'm going to ask if I can record today, and I'm bringing my camera, so you know, hopefully I'll see you at the gym.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess
I just got back from the gym and now I have to hurry up and grab my AirPods and go for today's run. It's a really easy one because it's just the first week and I have another run tomorrow. So it's not that much. It's walking 2 miles and running half a mile. So I feel like I can handle that now, and then I have another run tomorrow, but I don't have a lot of time because I have a brunch to get to in a little bit. Hi guys, well it's been a little while since I've talked to you. It is now Monday. Happy Valentine's Day, my people. After brunch, we really didn't do much on Saturday. Had a lazy day, and then Sunday was the Super Bowl and we didn't really do anything either. My boyfriend and I just stayed home and ordered Chipotle. So exciting times around here. You didn't miss much. Sunday I was supposed to do a little bit of a run walk, but it didn't happen. It snowed and there's been snow out, and that's my excuse, even though I could have, you know, I have a treadmill in my basement, so there's really absolutely no excuse, but here we are anyway. It's Monday, it's almost 11 a.m. I'm heading to CrossFit now. No, I haven't checked in a little while. I didn't check in last week or do a weigh-in Wednesday because I was actually in the hospital. So I started experiencing really bad pains in my abdomen on Monday night, so like Valentine's Day night, and then about an hour after we ate, and then it lasted literally all night long, and I thought I was dying. Also, excuse my appearance. I'm a mess right now, as you'll see. But so I had really bad pains. It lasted all night. It was like 6 or 7 hours, and then it kind of subsided a little bit. I was able to get a couple hours of sleep, and then we had Firehouse subs on Tuesday for lunch. I had half of a medium sub, so I think the medium subs are like 6 inches. I had 3 inches of my sub and like 4 bites of party mix. And an hour later, same thing. Only this time, about 3 hours into it, it was so excruciating. My boyfriend was like, I don't think we can do this again for like 6 to 7 hours / however long it lasts. You need to go to the doctors. And at that point, I was like, yeah, I do. So we went to urgent care. They did a urine sample and blood analysis lab, whatever. And my liver enzymes were spiked. And when she pressed on my upper right quadrant area of my abdomen, I was ready to punch this girl in the face. I've never punched anyone in my entire life. Literally, I'm not. I was gonna hit this girl. So I was like, please stop doing that. And she gave me something for nausea because I was nauseous as well. And then sent us on the way to the emergency room. So pro tip, if you're experiencing this pain, just skip the urgent care altogether, because when I got to the emergency room, even though the urgent care like printed out everything for me, and it's like 10 minutes from like the emergency room and the urgent care are like 10 minutes apart, and she asked what hospital I was going to go to and sent my stuff that way, that way they knew, it still was like we had to start from scratch at the emergency room. So at this point my pain is so bad, I threw up in the emergency room. That's always fun. So clearly the nausea medicine did a lot. But yeah, we started all over. We did blood work, we did a urine analysis. Again, even though they wouldn't give me water to drink, so I'm like, I just peed in a cup. You won't give me any water or anything to drink, but you want me to pee again? So, you know, it's not the hospital people's fault. I know, I'm well aware of that. I'm just kind of joking about it now because I can. But at the time, I was in so much pain. My sweet boyfriend is a sweet angel. But anyway, eventually I got a room and I was in the hospital for almost 3 days. So my liver enzyme levels were, I guess, like through the roof. They're supposed to be below 80 or 60, or there's 2 different ones, like the ALT and the AS. I don't know. They did them both, and they're supposed to be way under 100, like I think closer to 50, and mine were, one of mine was 1,000. So and while they are elevated when you have like gallstones or a gallbladder attack or something like that. Apparently the level that mine were elevated was what gave them cause for concern. So did an ultrasound and they saw that I had gallstones and that my gallbladder wall was like thickened or whatever indicates that you could have a gallbladder attack, but it wasn't like happening at that moment. Like my gallstone had passed or done whatever the heck about it does. They also gave me morphine in the emergency room, so that helped a lot. And yeah, so we did an ultrasound, we did a HIDA test, I think, HIDA, to make sure everything was functioning properly. And yeah, and then I was just like, I was going back and forth from no liquids or nothing, no eating or drinking anything in the hospital, to a full liquid diet. I was going back and forth because they weren't sure if they were going to schedule me to get my gallbladder removed. So there's a lot going on in the hospital. Pretty much I just like sat around. After the first night in the emergency room, I felt fine. So then I was just like sitting in the hospital, like bored out of my mind, like why the heck am I here? Either remove my gallbladder and or let me leave. Like that's the point I was at. Eventually they got on board and let me leave, and it's been, I was discharged on Thursday. It is now Tuesday, so you can do that math. And I've been on a no fat diet since then. Technically I'm supposed to be on a no fat, and that's like what it all says, but I try to keep each meal around 1 gram of fat, and then for the day I try to come in under 5, and I've done that since Thursday when I left the hospital, and that has seemed to be okay for my gallbladder. The reason I'm on no / very extremely low fat is because fat can aggravate your gallbladder. So that's the only reason. We're just trying to avoid that pain. And then I met with my primary care physician yesterday. We did updated blood work. Everything is like back in the normal range except for one of my liver enzymes is still slightly elevated. I think this time is like around 100 compared to 1,000. But it, like when I was in the hospital every day, they did updated blood work, so it was always dropping down. They also think I got an infection from one of my kidney stones, so I was on antibiotics in the hospital, and that's what helped lower it as well. So there's been a lot going on. Today I talked to the general surgeon at the hospital, and we are scheduled to meet March 8th. So they wanted to do like a hepatitis panel and stuff like that to make sure I didn't have like a viral hepatitis or anything like that. Like remember hepatitis B, which we all got the vaccines for in middle school? I guess because my levels were so high, they were worried about it. But all of those came back negative. Everything came back negative. And now my surgeon's like, okay, yeah, we're pretty confident at this point it was just your gallbladder. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, okay, let's get a move on. So I literally was like calling his office back, gonna be like, okay, so like, can we take it out like Friday? Like, let's go. Take it out. I'm tired of doing no fat. I feel like I'm super agitated and just like at all times. I'm just like nervous. It's gonna start again, and it's like the worst pain ever. So I called them, talked to them today, and we're gonna have a meeting, like an appointment on March 8th, but that's not even like when I'm getting my gallbladder removed. So that's the update on me. I also got my booster finally. I was gonna get my booster in December, and then I actually had COVID. So yeah, I got my booster last night, so that's yesterday, and this one took me out. I swear the other two, my arm didn't even hurt. So I'm not convinced they gave me anything the first 2 times, but my arm didn't even hurt and I felt like perfectly fine. This one, I swear last night, I slept 12 hours. Then I woke up, had half a bagel, some egg whites, and non-fat cheese, because that's been my go-to, like, low-fat breakfast. And like right after that, I like fell back asleep for 2 more hours. It's taken me out. I don't know. I've just been feeling like, bleh. Like I just want to get back on track. I really haven't been feeling like myself, and I hate it. All right, well, I figured we might as well do a grocery haul since I just got back. Also, those 2 errands took a lot out of me, not going to lie. So I picked up this bread. It's the 647 wheat bread, old time wheat. And for 2 slices, which I'll use for my sandwiches at lunch, it'll just be 1 gram of fat. So not bad on that front. I also picked these up. I have been eating the cauliflower. Hang on. These ones for the past couple of days. And they're pretty good. So 3 ounces, which is about 2 pieces, is 1.5 grams of carbs. And then, oh, these are definitely higher in fat. Well, it's 5 pieces are 4 grams of fat, so I'll probably only do like 3 or something, or maybe I'll start mixing a little bit. I don't know. I didn't realize how high in fat these were. If you have any meat ideas for me besides like lunch meat, and keep in mind that I don't like fish, besides like tuna fish. So I have been having tuna fish as snacks, but it's like bland as hell without mayonnaise, even like light mayonnaise. So I've been doing lemon juice and some seasonings to try to get through it. But everything just sucks without fat, let me tell you. I've also been giving myself, obviously like my macros are completely different right now because the first 2 days, I didn't even hit 1,000 calories when I was doing low fat, and obviously was starving, especially like Saturday when I did 5 miles. So my carbs are so much higher right now just to hit an adequate number of calories for the day. And while that gives me like slight heart palpitations, I know it's necessary for right now. I still hit over at least bare minimum 100 grams of protein. Ideally, I still try 120 grams of protein, but I didn't realize that all of my like previous protein sources had a good amount of fat in them. So we're being lenient with ourselves, but if you can think of any ideas, shoot it my way. So yeah, for somewhat of a snack, I picked up just some pretzel sticks. I was looking to see if they had any of the baked Lay's, like baked chips, because I know those are lower in fat and I just wanted to check out the macros, but our Giant didn't even have any, so didn't have to worry about that. I also found fat-free cheddar cheese, which is exciting because I've had fat-free mozzarella, and that's what I've been having with my egg whites in the morning, but that'll be good. I'm excited to mix that up a little bit. And then I talked about this in my last vlog, I think, but the honey maple turkey, like lunch meat, is the best. I got 2 more because I just finished that, and I've been having that for my lunch sandwiches. I also had to switch back to these Greek yogurts. I used to be obsessed with these, and then I found the Too Good brand ones. My dog's about to drink water, so ignore that. But I switched to the Too Good ones, and I like those. I think they're higher in protein. I think that's why I like them better. They also taste good. I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. But the Too Good ones have a good amount of fat in them. And these ones, the Dannon Light and Fit Greek, I got the strawberry cheesecake flavor ones because they're the best. And I have a bunch of fresh fruit right now because I can have all of that I want because there's no fat in that. So I have a crap ton of blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. So I'm going to add some of those to a Greek yogurt. And there are no fat in these Greek yogurts, so that is good. I also recently discovered these Yasso bars. Oh my god, why did no one tell me how freaking amazing these are? I've already gone through 2 boxes. I haven't tried the mint chocolate chip ones. I want to. I tried the chocolate chip cookie dough, and they're not nearly as good as the fudge brownie. There's like literally chunks of brownie. Only 100 calories per pop. 1 gram of fat, and I do save 1 gram of fat for the end of the day to have one of these because I look forward to it all day long. And then I picked up some pickles just to, you know, have as a little snack. If I'm craving something, I can have some pickles. You know, it's really exciting over here. Also, don't judge me, but this is my little splurgy splurge. I was trying to condition my body to use Fruit Gushers as my like quick sugar carb fuel source for running when my runs start, or when my runs are over an hour. But even though I'm taking a break on the running right now, just until I feel better, I still really have been liking Fruit Gushers as a snack. There's 1 gram of fat, 18 grams of carbs. Don't come for me. I am already hungry right now, and I'm just gonna prep. I already like washed and just cut up some straws and bloobs. That way I can just have this in the fridge and ready to go. And then I just washed these strawberries, and I'm gonna cut some up and keep them separate because for my yogurt, I like just strawberries and not blueberries, just for this flavor, the strawberry cheesecake. The Too Good strawberry and blueberry like mix with real strawberries and blueberries. Oh, it's the best. And then now I'm just gonna eat my yogurt with some strawberries. I didn't measure out the strawberries or anything, just because I'm having a hard time hitting my calories as is, so these strawberries are fine. Hi, happy Wednesday. It is actually like after 4 p.m. on Wednesday, but it is so nice out. I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better. This morning I felt like crap again, and I literally slept until noon again. So it's like 2 nights in a row where I've had like 12 hours of sleep. So glorious. But yeah, I didn't work again today. I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to work tomorrow, but I just haven't been feeling well. I don't know what's been going on, but I literally think I've just been exhausted. So I do feel a little bit better now, thank God. I'm not gonna like work out or anything today because I'm not trying to push it. Because that's like also the thing with me. The second I start feeling slightly better or like more like myself, I'll be like, oh, all right, let's go do 5 or 6 miles. And then the next day I'm exhausted again. I'm like, bitch, relax. So also, I think the like Band-Aid they put on me for my booster like gave me a rash. I'm literally a mess, guys. This entire video is just me telling you how I'm a mess, and I think at this point you guys are like, yeah, we know, we get it. But I'm gonna go get coffee. It's 74 degrees in Maryland in February. Oh my gosh, I'm like so bummed that I didn't feel well today, because what a waste of like the best day ever. But what can you do when you don't feel well? You don't feel well. But also, yeah, we're just gonna go get some Starbucks real quick, and then I will hit you guys with the Wednesday weigh-in, baby. Even though, full disclosure, I'll just tell you right now, I forgot to weigh in this morning. Again, I didn't wake up till like noon, so I was just kind of discombobulated when I woke up, and I forgot to weigh in. But I weighed in yesterday, so we're just gonna do that because it's like a 2-week time period anyway. So, all right, well, the coffee has been secured. It's just a plain old cold brew, nothing in it, nothing exciting. But I also like spilt it literally all over myself when I went to sit down and move my grill to put you on. So you missed a little bit of excitement, but that's fine. We are finally here for the Wednesday weigh-in. So it's been 2 weeks. I didn't weigh in last week because I was in the hospital. So on February 9th, I weighed in at 207.8. And if you watched that Wednesday weigh-in, I'll put it here if you want to go check it out. But I had a slight gain that week. I was like 1 to 2 pounds, which is very normal for the time of my cycle I was on. I believe my period was starting or was right about to start, so I bloat a lot right in that time frame, and I usually spike a little bit right in that time frame. So I didn't panic. There was nothing to panic about. I've been weighing myself long enough to know that that happens for me around the time of the month. So there was a slight gain that week. So since then, yesterday morning, I weighed in at 201.6. Woo! Guys, we're almost in Wonderland. If I lose 2 pounds this week, which is my like normal goal, I will be in Wonderland next Wednesday weigh-in. We'll see. But yeah, so that is a loss of how much? 6.2 pounds. Again, that was like the 2-week time period, and dealt with a slight gain the weigh-in prior, and I was in the hospital for a couple days. So, but yeah, 6.2 pounds. I am happy with that, obviously. Not gonna complain. That's good 2-week progress for sure. That's pretty much right on track with what I would want to be on, like with the last weigh-in being a gain. So pretty much put me back down and then 2 pounds per week. So we're right on track. That means for February, I am down a total of 4.6 pounds, I believe. I'm pretty sure 4.6 pounds, because I started February at 206.2, and we have about a week left of February, so we have a little bit more progress we can make, and I'm excited about that. And that also means I am down 115 pounds total since I started my journey last year. So it's very exciting. We're making progress, baby. I am really excited to just get everything figured out with my gallbladder and just kind of get... Bet that guy has a big dick. I should probably edit that out, but I'm not going to. Like, why are you... Who does that? I hate that. Anyway, that is all I have for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe if you stick around while I'm like complaining and a hot mess and also thriving and doing really well. I really, really appreciate you. I am feeling so much better. Like, sitting out in the sun this afternoon, I don't know, just gave me a full 180. I feel a million times better than I did yesterday and a million times better than I did this morning. So we're on the up and up. You can follow me on Instagram @LosingLawyer, and if not, I will just see you in the next one. Bye.